Hi y'all, what's up? So I'm back with another video today. Today we're going to be talking about how to get mermaids, better yet known as merlings in the game. So you'll see the location I'm at right now is the ocean, the sea. I'll show you here on the map. So it says merfolk here on the map. It'll say fish for merfolk in this area. This does not work. So do not be fooled by this. If you're here because you've been wasting your time on this, just like I did for so long, I feel sorry for you. I know the pain. But I have been told this does not work anymore, or at least it's glitched out for the moment or disabled, whatever. The only way I've really been able to confirm this is I have been fishing here for like 2 or 3 hours and I've got nothing. And I know you need to use a certain grade fishing rod as well, and I have been using the correct one, and it's just nothing. It's literally just nothing. So you're probably wondering, okay, well, how do you get merfolk? So the fishing doesn't work, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go teleport back to my home. I just wanted to show you that real quick so that you know that the main part of the game where it tells you to get it, it does not work. So there's a total of 3 ways in the game to get merfolk. So once that loads in here, which usually goes a little bit quicker here, I'll show you. But before, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and show you. But you are going to need a few other things. But if you go into shop here, and you go to pet, and you go to attendant, you'll see you have 4 here. 4 different packs you could choose from, and they each give you like a different one. Obviously, I'm gonna get 2 of these, the uncommon ones, because I still need a few more. So now it should be in my inventory here somewhere. Wherever it went. Here we go. So I'm going to select. Okay, so I want this one first. Okay. And then I want the blue hair. There we go. That's another one I didn't have. So I got 2 there. Now that's one way to get them, is just through the shop, and that's the way I prefer to get them. The other way you can get them is if you go to auction. You see one there's right here already, and go to breeder and merfolk. They're right here. What I would suggest, if you really, well, honestly, I wouldn't personally do it through the auction house, but if you really want a high grade one and you want to go it through here, wait until this timer gets really, really far down, like it's just a few seconds left, and then just do an offer instead of doing a buyout, because these things are expensive in the auction. That's why I don't do it through here. The third way you could get them is to actually encounter them. Now, this is really rare. I've only had this happen one time, and I've gone through the whole ocean in this game multiple times. So you can come across them just like any other grand or noble or anything. I would say their rarity's about that of a noble, I've noticed. And that's actually how I've gotten these 2. If I go to attendant, this one and this one I both got from capturing. So you won't get I'm pretty sure it's a guaranteed drop. You won't get the egg from them, but you will get the it'll look like a temp, but don't be alarmed. That's how it's supposed to look, just like these. And you'll see it says here as well, there's a 50% chance of obtaining the rosary jade attendant, which is kind of like an upgrade. And so what you're going to have to do now that you have the attendant is you're going to have to go into your spirit orb, go under nurturing, and the fish tank. You're going to want the fish tank. You have to have that, or else you can't get the attendant. It can be crafted here in the workbench. I'm pretty sure workbench 1 does this, if I remember. And then you can see here's the materials that you're going to need. The horn rack, all that. You're going to want heavenly pool. I've placed mine upstairs, so I'm going to go up to that really quick. But another thing I'm going to suggest, and really you have to do it, fish. So before you even start this process of putting the merfolk in here, you're going to want to fish for like 30 minutes to an hour, because you're going to need a lot of fish to do this. Now, I'm not going to need as much fish because I have something called, where is it here? Large pure dew. And I got another one here. It may be, Where is it? And here we go. Yeah, and I got a large murky dew. So there's different ones you can get. The way you get these dews is you release an attendant merfolk. So once you release one, you'll get the dew. And you can see it says increases the maturity of merfolk's first stage by 100%. Now, if this is what I'm thinking, as soon as I put one in here, now I'm only going to be able to do this with one of them because I only got one pill. I'm going to input this one. And then, okay, so you'll see here it says fullness 50 out of 1,250, dies in 1 hour, time until next stage 24 hours. So I'm going to use this pill right here, this large murky dew, to go ahead and complete the stage. Now, if I didn't do that, I would need to go ahead and feed it. And you'll see this says it has 200 feed on it. And so you're going to want to get it completely full. And when it's completely full, it should be right at 24 hours or just a little bit above it, if I remember correctly. And you have to wait that time out. And so I'm going to go ahead and feed it. So now it says final stage of growth reached. Now what you're going to want to do is click this withdraw down here. It's going to say take it out after it reaches the next stage. You will have a chance of getting an attendant recruitment order. There will also be a chance of getting merfolk or Spacendra that can continue to grow. So basically it's like a 50-50, I think, of whether or not you go ahead and get the merfolk or you have another chance for it to upgrade. So I'm going to go ahead, take it out. Okay, so I have to do it all over again. So that's completely normal. I've had to do the same stage or continue to do stages like 4 or 5 times. So you can expect to take this a few days, especially if you don't have these dues. So I'm going to input that again. Again, this is going to... Oh, okay, so it did go up to the next level here because it's giving me the option to use different types of food. So I'm going to use now the large pure dew. Feed it. Again, final stage of growth. Now, if you didn't do that, you'd have to feed it some of the higher grade food. So be ready. And withdraw. Yes, confirm. Okay, it didn't appear back in here, which means it should be, if I'm not mistaken, is it going to be in here? No. Okay, what am I missing here? What am I missing? Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong? I don't think I did something wrong. This will be a first time for this to happen. It says growth stage was fully done. If I'm not, oh, here. Okay, yeah. So I remember now. Once it's fully ready, it'll appear in your inventory and it'll say use. Now you can see it says stats are capped at 60, 60, 60. So I'm going to go ahead and use. Now I can go to my attendant. Now it's in here. So yeah, and there you are. It's pretty good HP actually for an attendant starting out like this, level 1. But yeah, that's basically just how you do it. But there is more to this, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in real quick. As you can see, I've got a bit of fish here. Oh, do I have another? When did I get another one of these? I thought you could only get those from releasing. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you can get them from completing stages. Okay. Hey, I'll take it. Okay, so it looks like this one's ready then. Yeah, let's see. Go into the inventory. It's going to be down here, isn't she? Yep, okay, there she is. Now, she's 50, 50, 50. So from what I've gathered, there's a 50% chance you either get the attendant or a 50% chance it goes on to the next stage. And there's a lot of stages you can go through. We'll go in here. Okay, so look at those. Oh wow, that's actually some pretty good. The attack's a little low, but all these other attributes are great. Only thing is they're capped out, and unlike your mounts, these can't be upgraded in the same way, or I don't even think upgraded at all. But this one over here that I've got, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, they're all 70, but these took a lot more stages. Now, when you get up into the higher stages, you're going to actually need some different material. It's only going to take either the dew or there's 2 other material here. So you're going to have to go into your store, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be down here in the purple. Yes, so the purple down here. So you're either going to need this coral feast, which if you have a legendary one, I'm pretty sure this is what it requires. Is this for to feed? It won't take anything else unless you have a specific do. And there's another thing in here. Oh, I was looking right at it. The seaweed feast. So if you got like the purple rarity, in its final stage, it's going to take the seaweed feast. For the legendary, it's going to take the coral feast. So just be ready to have to spend some of these purple stone when you do this. Make sure you have enough to like send it into another stage. But yeah, I think that's about it. That covers everything. Like I said, there's only 3 ways to get it right now that I'm aware of. And that's the shop, the auction, and running into them in the world. And again, as far as I know, the fishing doesn't work. I've tried it and tried it and tried it. I really have. So yeah, I hope this video has been really informative and helpful for y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.